Greetings, brothers and sisters. Hello and welcome back to Eva's House of Spirit. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Eva. I have you focused here on my table today because in this video I wanted to do a sort of quick little tutorial for a bath sachet, a bag of herbs that you can add to a bath, particularly for the purpose of finding a job, for increasing your financial situation, for making it more beneficial, for improving things when you really need to increase your income flow. I have here a cotton bag, and I'm going to take you through what herbs I've chosen for this and why. And if you don't have all these herbs, fret not. You can substitute different herbs for the ones that I have. Just make sure to do your research. Look into what the herbs you'll be using instead are good for. You want to use herbs that are for the same things as the ones you're going to substitute different herbs for. You know, like for example, if you don't have herb A and herb A is for luck, use something else for luck that you have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have this little cotton bag, and I'm going to fill it with some different herbs. First, I want to start out with some honeysuckle vines. I have a bag here of honeysuckle vines and leaves that I harvested and dried a while ago. The reason why I want to use honeysuckle vines for a job search or income improvement bath is because honeysuckle vine has the quality of sort of entwining around others, sort of capturing them, drawing them in. It's a very good charisma herb. If you need to, for example, in this case, if you need to find a job and you haven't been having much luck, well, honeysuckle vine, what it will do in this bath is it will make you more appealing to employers that you are submitting your resume to. And so I'm just kind of like breaking up the vines, making them fit a little better into the bag. So we have some honeysuckle vines here now in our bag. That's the first herb. This bath is going to include 7 herbs. The next thing I want to add in is a little bit of ground cinnamon. The reason for the ground cinnamon is because cinnamon is good for fast luck. You know that if you are trying to improve your financial situation, or if you are looking for a job, you need results fast. So I'm going to pour a little in here. Now you'll notice that I haven't really, paid too much mind to how much. It's not about how much, it's that the herbs are there. They're going to infuse well into your bath. Use as much or as little as you'd like. I just kind of guesstimate, put fairly equal parts. You could probably use about maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon. The next thing I'm going to use is basil, because basil has a very good reputation with blessings and money work. So I'm going to pour a little bit of basil in here. Okay. That's 3 down. We got 4 to go. The next thing I'm going to add is a little 5-finger grass that I harvested and dried a while ago. The reason for the 5-finger grass is because 5-finger grass, it's a helpful herb. It's an herb that they say that the little 5-fingered leaves, that they are good with helping you with any situation, anything that 5 fingers can do. So to have that plant ally on our side for, luck, opportunity, assistance, I'm going to add in some 5-finger grass. Okay, and now I'd like to choose to add in also some allspice. The reason for allspice is that allspice is a good all-around success herb. Allspice is great for times when you are looking to sort of up your game. You know, you want things to kind of go in your favor. Again, opportunities, successful works, etc. Right now, I have some things in my mortar and pestle, but I'm going to put these whole allspice berries into this cap, and I'm going to proceed to crush them a little bit. They don't have to be perfectly, sorry about that if that was loud, they don't have to be perfectly crushed, but you know, I'm kind of cracking them a little bit so that they infuse a little better in the water. They smell really good. Ooh, that was a little loud. Alright, so again, they don't have to be perfectly crushed, but you can see that I've cracked them a little bit just so that they infuse better into the bath. And I'm going to proceed to pour these into the bag. So that should help. That's success herb, allspice. And now the last two ingredients I'm going to put into this herbal bag. They're actually not so much success or luck herbs. They're more for kind of keeping your head when things are not the greatest. For keeping calm during your search, during your efforts. It's important to act in accord with the work that you do. But I'm going to add in some chamomile first for, you know, mainly the calming effect, you know, to prevent stress in the search for a job or in the work toward, you know, gaining a better financial situation. And finally, I'm going to add in some lavender because lavender is another great calming herb. It's also a good healer, you know, emotionally, energetically. Having some hard financial times can really take a toll on you. So having some relaxing, sort of grounding, calming herbs in the mix, definitely a helpful thing. So that's our herbal sachet. What we're going to do with this, I'm going to tie a little knot here in the string so that it doesn't, if I open it up to wash out the bag to reuse it, it doesn't, the strings don't kind of get like all undone from the bag, and then it's, you know, hard to preserve and reuse the bag. But anyway, what we're going to do with this then is we're going to pour ourselves a hot water bath. What I like to do when I infuse baths is first I pour some hot water in the bottom of the tub and I let the sachet sit for a good like 15 minutes to 30 minutes before pouring in the rest of the bath. And the reason why I do that is so that it has some time to infuse before I get in. And then when I take the bath, I like to get in, say some prayers, focus on my intention. You know, I like to just thoroughly soak for a good while. And then I come out and I air dry. I make sure not to rinse off the infusion. I just let it air dry on my skin and then I get dressed. So I wanted to share this with you because I know that there are some out there among us, like myself, who are actively seeking a job or who are actively seeking to get some kind of income going on, and it's not always easy to do. But this may be a way to utilize spell working or spiritual working to help along the process. I hope you found this video to be beneficial, something you might want to put in your mental Rolodex for a time when you may need it, or if you need it now. This is something that maybe you can either use or adapt. Again, you can make substitutions with herbs that do the same things as the herbs that I've used here. If you need to substitute something, If you have any questions or comments about this bath sachet, feel free to post them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And with that, I'm going to wish you blessed be and ashe. And until our next exchange, until next time, you all stay awesome, and bye-bye for now.